Hi friends, Hattie here with our happy hour with Honeybee Stampers. I am hopping on, it's about 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm on Facebook, but I do upload this to YouTube. So if you're watching this on a YouTube replay, hello, let me know you're watching and where you're from. That's always fun to hear. So today I have a fun project for you, but actually, to be honest, you guys are gonna actually be crafting a little bit with me today. So I had this idea in my head, and of course I just got back from my backstage trip, which is the leadership trip out to Las Vegas, and I'll be doing a video to show you kind of some of the swag that we got from that and the swap cards, so that's always fun. But today I wanted to do our happy hour with Honeybee Stampers, which is on Wednesdays at 3. And this is our host code for this month. It ends at the end of this month. And we're going to be featuring some new product. So hopefully you guys have the holiday catalog. And if you don't have it, reach out to me and let me know. And I'll try to get a catalog to you as soon as possible. So this is what the catalog looks like. Well, hi, Hannah. Thanks for joining. I have a fun giveaway today. I'll announce it in a little bit. Let me just make sure I can see the comments. So hold on one quick second. They're not popping up for me. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, if you enjoy the video today, please definitely share it. So this is new product out of that holiday mini catalog. And I'm gonna describe it because some of you guys probably do have the catalog in your hand. It's on page 8 and 9 in the new catalog. It's called Merry, Bold, and Bright Suite. And I'm gonna show you the suite, and I've shown it in an unboxing, but if you didn't catch the unboxing, you'll get to see it again today. So it comes with a photopolymer stamp set. That means that you can see through it. I actually have, did I put it in here? Yeah, there's the stamp set right there. And it comes with some coordinating dies. So they're the coordinating dies, they're really fun. And then it also has some gorgeous paper. Let me show you the designer series paper here. So we've got this pattern, and then here's the other side. Bold, bright, and fun, just like they describe it. Here's this one, and this is the other side of this. So you'll see that these are very similar, but they are two different types of Christmas bulbs there. And we've got the Fa La 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 one, which is probably my favorite of all of them. And then this one could definitely be for any occasion, birthday. And then here we go, something very similar there, and some stars on that side. We got some little Christmas trees here with a very non-traditional green there. And then this is another fun, bright color. Okay. And then the Christmas trees again, but let's see, where were the other ones? There. So we've got those Christmas trees, and then we've got these Christmas trees. I do love this pattern as well. And then there is the other side of that. And then there's also some specialty paper, which I won't be doing in this particular card class today, but let me see if I can grab it so you can see it. Okay, the specialty paper that's part of this suite, it's foil paper. It's 12 by 12. You'll get 2 sheets each of a Granny Apple Green. It's so bright. And then, what is this? Melon Mambo? Let me make sure. These are the 2 colors. Yes, Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green. So these are very non-traditional Christmas colors, but really fun. And I wanted to showcase this suite of products today because this is the suite of products that we are using for our Christmas Card Club. Had a brain fart there for a second. So Christmas Card Club starts next month. You'll have until the 10th of the month to register for it. If you have it shipped to you, it's $40. It's going to come with about $20 in product, and you're going to get to make 8 cards, 4 different cards, 2 of each. And the really fun thing is that I designed 2, and Alana Worf, who lives in Canada, she's designing 2. So it's going to be really fun, you guys. And then I'm going to have an option for you to come in person to the studio and put them together if you'd like. So that's why I wanted to show this off. The project that I'm making today has nothing to do with the projects that we've designed for Christmas Card Club. And we've got 3 Christmas card clubs going on. So it'll be, let's see here, September, October, and November. In October, it's going to be Oh Holy Night, which is amazing. And then in, let's see here, in November, we're doing, I don't remember what it's called, something winter. So if you do all 3 clubs, then you're going to get a gift from me as well. Okay, so let me show you what we're doing today. I had in my head to make some little note cards and create a little box. So today I'm going to show you some really simple note cards, which is a simple layout, and then I'm going to teach you how to make this box. I've created this box before, and I didn't finish decorating it just yet, but these are the note cards here. Okay, so very simple. I need to put some embellishments on there. And then this is the box that's going to hold the note cards. So you would put the note cards with the envelopes and you tuck them into this box. And then you tuck the sleeve in with the belly band right there. Okay, and then we'll put a little design on the front of it. And this is a great gift that you can give. And I have another example of this that I'm going to share with you at the end. So let's see here. I want to make sure that I can answer any questions if anybody has any questions. And let's see. Hi, Jennifer Weitzel. Hi, Deb. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Crystal. Good to see you guys. Thank you for saying hello. Okay, so definitely share this video if you enjoy the video today. You're going to be crafting with me, like I said. The giveaway that I'm doing for somebody who's watching live is they're going to get this entire club for free for next month. So make sure you tune in all the way to the end, okay? All right, so Merry and Bright, this is what we're working with. Let me show you what I did. And measurements will get emailed out, of course. So as you can see here, we've got these note cards already done. And I grabbed a couple of the other patterns. So I really liked this Fa La 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 La, and I really liked this one. And there was one more. Where is it? Ah, I've already started it. This one right here. So I just did a layer. Let's see here. I think this was, and actually let me grab my ruler and I can tell you. And like I said, don't worry if you're not able to write this down. I will have all the measurements for you. So this is a 4.5 by 3-inch piece of the designer series paper. These are our note cards and envelopes that you can get. You get a pack of 20, and it comes with the note cards already scored for you, and then the envelopes as well. And then what I did was I just added a complementary color as a layer behind it. So just a little bit of, I think I did 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Let us get started. So let me work on this with you guys. I'm going to add some adhesive here and go ahead and layer this on. Make sure I'm in the screen. Okay, I think so. So I love putting this complementary color behind it because it just makes it pop. You absolutely could, if you wanted to, just put the designer series paper on there just like that. Doesn't that look really good? I think so. But I think when you pop it with a color like this, it just really makes it stand out. So we've got this one done, and then I'm gonna add, I forgot with this, let me find my other tape runner. With that super strong one, I always have a problem with it tearing my paper. Okay, there we go. So, let me go up a little higher here. We've got some ribbon. I forgot to show you guys the ribbon that's part of the suite. So part of the suite includes this ribbon right here, and it's an a white iridescent ribbon. Okay, so you can hopefully see that it's a bit iridescent in the lighting. And then there's also some embellishments. Here are the embellishments. And we've got iridescent adhesive back discs. So they're very flat. So we'll be using that on our cards as well. So let's take this ribbon right here and we'll just add it to that side and then bring it around here. I feel like this is a little bit higher than I want it. Let me bring it down a little. Okay. So the card itself is not necessarily like super exciting. I mean, it's a very basic layout that you could do, and you could do any layout that you wanted to, but the box is what I'm excited to share with you. So we'll take this, now let's layer this on here. Okay. We're going to do the same thing with this one. And this is Pacific Point Blue. I like to grab all of the colors that coordinate, and you can find them very easily right under the picture of the designer series paper in the catalog. Okay, there we go. Excuse me, add a little more adhesive. And then we'll stick that on right there. Okay, so you see how these cards are starting to come together. Okay, now what I did was I took it's called the Nested Essentials dies. It looks like this. And I wanted to die cut out one of these little, what are they called? It's like a rounded rectangle, I don't know, rounded rectangle shape. And so I did that ahead of time. And then do some stamping here. Okay. So we've got these three right here that don't necessarily have a particular bulb. So like for this one, we had the round bulb, so I wanted to use the round there, and then we had this one, so I wanted to kind of mimic that. Doesn't really matter here, so I'm just gonna do maybe this round one. I really like the shape of this. And then we're gonna do, for this one, I'm gonna do real red. Actually, let's do a blueberry bushel. I think I said Pacific Point earlier. Did I say that? I can't remember. That's kind of crazy if I did. That's a retired color, just recently retired. Okay, let me clean my bulb off because I have been using it in red. And we're gonna ink this up in blue. And then I did stamp it pretty low. Typically you would use like a foam mat underneath it, but I found that just doing it on a regular flat surface like this seemed to yield the best result for this particular stamp set. So we're gonna do that, and then we've got this little guy right here that we're gonna use as the little attachment piece. And I have seen some people take this and turn it into little coffee cups, which I think is adorable. So I'm going to ink this up in red, and I need to put my head a little bit closer there so I can see it, what I'm doing. Okay, hopefully I got it. Close enough, right? So there's that. And then we'll go ahead and do this little swoop, and we'll do it in blue. Why not? Close this up. Okay, let's ink this up in blue. And I just wanted this little swoop right here, so I didn't need to ink up the whole thing. Get that out of the way. And I'm just going to stamp it right there. Okay, there we go. I think that's adorable. Now, let's see here. Do I want to do the sentiment in blue, or do I want to do it in red? I absolutely love these sentiments. They are, I call them negative, right? Where it's, the sentiment's actually the color of the paper. And I absolutely love these. I do these a lot in black, but today I'm actually gonna just, let's pull some, we'll do one of each. We'll do one of each, okay? So let's find, we'll do Merry, I did Merry and Bright earlier. I did Merry Christmas. And let me bring this in here. I think what we'll do is, we'll do Merry Christmas again. I think that works well. And what I do is I grab a strip of paper that I have. I have tons of these laying around because I trim off my paper when I put the layer on the inside, and I have so many, like a huge stack. So let's grab one of those because it's like the perfect size. So here we go. And we'll do Merry in red. Let's do Merry in this blueberry bushel. So we're just going to stamp straight down like that. and up. Love the way that looks. And then let's find our Christmas stamp. Maybe I took it off. Let's see if I put it back in here. There it is. So we're gonna do Merry Christmas. I like to set it on my table like that, especially photopolymer, and then pick it up in case because if I lay it on my block, sometimes I skew the image a little bit, and I don't want that. So we did Merry in blue, I believe, yes, and now we're gonna do it in real red for the Christmas part. And these are so easy to cut apart. So we'll ink that up, bring this over here. So fun, you guys. I love this style of sentiment. So we're gonna just take some paper snips. And I'm gonna give it just a little bit of a white border. This is the kind of stuff I typically like to do offline before I do the video, but hopefully you guys are good with it. Sometimes it's fun to see how people do their stamping. Everybody's a little bit different. Okay, Mary. I have new lighting here in the studio, all the way around the studio. So not just here at my station where I'm working right now, but also above me. And oh my goodness, is it giving off some heat. I'm like burning up today. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to take this and I want to add it on. Actually, I can put these on first. I'm going to stick this Mary up here. I want it kind of close to the red one. And then, I don't know what that's called. And then we'll do the Merry Christmas right there. Okay, I like that. Now, we're gonna grab some dimensionals. Let's add a few dimensionals here. I have to remember to go back and look at comments in case somebody's asking me a question. There we go. And we will stick it right down here in this corner, just like that. Okay, so simple, so cute. Now let's grab those embellishments that I showed you earlier. This will be my first time using them. So these embellishments have Mellow Mambo, they've got white, Granny Apple Green, Pool Party, and Poppy Parade. So now you can kind of see all of them right there. And let me decide which is gonna look the best. Well, I guess we'll do this one. Yeah, that looks good. Do one there, one here, and let's do one more down here. Okay, so if you look at these compared to this one, that little pop of color or shine actually adds to it. So we'll be doing that. I'll do that on these as well. Okay, so there's 3 of them. I will not do the rest of these online, but you guys kind of see what I'm doing here. I'll be doing the exact same thing with this one. I will be doing red and green, obviously, with the bulbs here, and then this one will just be the 2 or 3 shades of green, because there's 3 different shades of green right there. And I will take pictures of these when I'm done and share it with you guys, but you guys can kind of see how that looks. Now, the envelopes that coordinate with it, this is a great time to be able to really coordinate your envelopes with your paper or with your cards by just taking, and you can add some adhesive like that. And then I would take this, so I can either do this side or I could do this side. I love matchy match, that's just me. And so I'm gonna put this on here like so, flip it over, and just trim this off. If you're not doing this with your designer series paper and your envelopes, I'm telling you, it's just, it takes your card or your project to the next level. So I don't do this enough. And I have so much designer series paper that's always left over between all the catalogs. And I don't know why I don't do this more often. Then I can use it up. Now we're gonna go all the way around here like that. Okay, so now you've seen how I'm going to be decorating all of the envelopes. And then this one obviously will go get paired with this card. I usually like to stick them in like that. Okay, so they're tucked in. So we'll have a stack of note cards and coordinating envelopes. Now let's talk about this box. The box is going to be the wow factor in my opinion. All right, so I need to make sure, because it's a little bit complicated. I'm gonna cut it with you. I'm gonna do the whole shebang so you guys can follow along with me. Let me get out a piece. For this particular one, I did the blue. I like the blue. I'm gonna keep with that. So we're gonna take a piece of blueberry bushel. And let me get out my paper trimmer. Okay. So we've got, oh, Crystal, you're excited about the low profile on this. Yes, I think that they will be so good. They add to the card, most definitely. It's very sparkly, but then they ship really well. Okay, you're gonna need a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, okay? Again, measurements will be shared in my email, so make sure you're an email subscriber. And then for the first one, we're gonna cut this at 3.5. So let's cut it down to 3.5. And then we're gonna cut it at 9.5. Like that. Okay, so this is our first one. You can set this to the side, use it for something else. The next piece is going to be cut at 3 3/4. Get that there. Okay, by 10 inches. So let me see if I'm in the screen. I am. All the way down to 10. There we go. And then what you're going to have left over, you're going to use as your belly band. So it should be 1 1/4 inch by 11. So set that to the side. Okay, let me grab my pieces. I'm going to use my scoring tool because it's easier for me to remember the score marks. So you guys, this is an invaluable tool as well. Make sure that you have one of these in your arsenal. Hang tight for just a second. Okay, so now that we've got these 3 pieces cut, let me show you where you're going to be scoring them. Okay, for this piece that is scored, let me make sure I got it in the right spot here. So the piece that's scored, that's cut 3.5 by 9.5, you are going to score that sorry guys, you're going to score that at 3 3/4. Make sure I'm in the screen, okay? Well, hi Joan, 3 3/4. You're going to score it at 4.5. You're going to score it at 8 1/4, and again at 9 inches. Don't worry, measurements were coming. Then you're going to rotate it this way. It doesn't matter if you rotate it this way or if you rotate it this way, okay? You're going to score down at 3/4. Okay, just like that. I'm going to just keep going with this. You're going to take and you're going to miter the edges, or the bottom part here, some of these little flaps. So you're going to just cut up this side at an angle, and actually you don't need this little tab, so you can cut it right off. And then you're gonna miter the rest of them right at the score line. So I'm gonna bring it up so you guys can see what I did there. So you'll see that score line, and then I just cut at an angle towards it. That come right off. We're gonna do that at the other score lines. Other vertical score lines up to the horizontal score line. This just makes putting the box together, the bottom portion of the box, a lot easier. Once you master this box, it is just the cutest box, and you'll be able to create just a ton of little card kits and boxes for your customers and friends. And this is great for teachers. It's great around the holidays for hosts. If you decide to go to somebody's house, maybe you go to a family member's house for Christmas, this is a great host gift to whoever's hosting Christmas. You can turn this into a Thanksgiving gift as well, using some of the new and beautiful fall paper that we have coming out. So it's just awesome. All right, so now you're gonna basically burnish all the score lines. See that there? And then I'm gonna add some adhesive. I recommend using tear and tape for this. I'm not gonna use it right now in the video, but I highly recommend tear and tape because it'll keep things a lot more secure. So you're going to put a little bit of adhesive here, and if you've done it correctly, when you fold that over, it should meet perfectly like that. And so now you've got the start of this box, okay? And then I'm gonna figure out what the front and what the back is. So I'm gonna consider this the back where we've got this seam right there, and I'm gonna consider this the front. And so I want these to close up like so, with this coming down last, the front part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of adhesive on this tab. I'm gonna add some here. I'm gonna add some here. Oops, well that was silly. And then I'm going to open it back up. I'm going to fold down the two tabs on the inside like that, and bring this down, and then this one down, and then the one that's what I consider the front, I'm going to fold down last. And then you can sit it on your table, use your bone folder or your fingers to kind of press those seams together, or those flaps together, and now you've got the start of the bottom of the box. Okay, now with your other piece, hold on a second, let me bring that back up. Okay, so your other piece is the one that's measuring, let me think here, this should be 3 3/4 by 10. I'm gonna bring my scoring tool back in, make sure you can see it. So this is 10 by 3 3/4, that's correct. And then you're gonna score this one at 5 1/4, so right here, and at 6. This is creating the flap that you need to close your box. So you're just going to burnish these score lines. A bone folder's a must for this, for sure. Okay, so there we go. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take our box that we just created back in, and you'll see that it's longer on one side, shorter on one side, right, on the other. We want the long side to be down here, and the short side comes this way. And this is the one that's going to be articulating, moving there, so you can open and close the box. Again, I recommend tear and tape for this, but for the video, I'll just use some really strong adhesive. Okay. And I'm gonna find the back of the box. So to me, it's this where the seam is right here and where the flap goes down. I consider that the back of the box. It doesn't necessarily matter, but I'm just really particular like that. And then you're going to place the longer flap and line it up here. Okay. Flip it over and kind of press down in there. You can use your bone folder if you'd like. You guys will have to let me know if you like making 3D boxes or any kind of 3D. I love it. I think it is just so fun. So there we go. That's the beginning of the box. Isn't that so cool? Now, of course, I absolutely love this color and contour die set. I think this is called scallop contours. And so I grabbed one of those, and when you see the other project that I share with you that I created using the same box and note card idea, you'll see that I use the same die cut for that. So I want to decorate this, and because I've got all of these beautiful fun patterns here, I want them to kind of tie in with the front of the box. I went ahead and I already cut some of these little strips to fit on the front. If I can pick them up. Oh goodness, there. And I had originally cut like one of each of these, but then when I put them together, the greens, I don't know, it just threw me completely off. So I said, nope, I'm matchy match. I gotta go with the red. So I'm gonna do the fa la 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 3 times, and it just kind of really finishes the card off for me. And so what you want to do when you're putting these on, and then we're going to do both of the bulbs. So there we got this one, and we've got this one. I'm going to put this one up top because I really like it. I recommend when you put this on, these are just 3/4 inch strips, okay? And you're going to place them. I would start with the middle. So find your very middle spot, and you can use the grid paper to help you out if you need that. Okay, and make sure it's level. There we go. And then you build up from there. So then we'll put the next one on, and I just abut it right next to the one that I placed or that I cut. So we do it here. Okay, and then we'll do this one as well. Okay, and then the final 2. And hopefully it's not crooked. And then this one. All right. Is that not so cute? I wanted to make sure that the stitching that's part of this die is still visible, and so that's why I did it that way. Now when you go to put this on here, you're going to make sure that this is in the center of this entire box, but you don't want the adhesive to go all the way to the bottom. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive at the top, like that. Just 2 strips of adhesive. Tear and tape again would be perfect. I know I keep saying that I'm not using it, I should be. And then we're going to place it right there, make sure it's centered. Just bent my box on accident. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna flip it open and press. Okay, now we have that extra piece, which was for the belly band. And so what I recommend is taking it and just kind of placing it here, the box on top of it, and that'll kind of give you an idea as to where to bend. So there's nothing scientific about this at all. And then over. And then I'll kind of pinch it. I'll pull it away from there, and then I'm gonna fold it and make a nice crease with my bone folder. There you go. Same on this side. Making sure I'm lining it up. And then this one. Okay. Now for this, if you wanted to, you could put the seam in the front. When you see my other box, you'll see that I did it that way, and then I covered it up. But for this one, I'm just gonna put it in the back, because I am going to use this as just a flap, okay? So I'm gonna place this on here like so, and I'm gonna add some adhesive to the end here, just like that. You don't want it to be super tight, okay, but not too loose either. It's gotta be just right. There we go. Okay, So I've done that. And then what you want to do is you got to figure out where you want this to go, because you don't want it to move up and down like this. I'm actually going to move it a little bit higher on my box because I'm going to have this flap be the flap that holds the box shut. So let's see. I'm going to say that this would be a really good spot. I probably should have, here, we'll put the adhesive on here. All right, I'm going to get the tear and tape because now I need it. This is our tear and tape, if you're wondering what it is, if you're not familiar. And I'm just going to put a strip of it. You just pull it like that. Strip of it right there on the inside of that belly band. And let's pull the backing off of it. All right, let's bring our box back in here. And we're going to slide this back in. Okay. Now, hopefully it won't catch before I'm ready for it to. We're going to slide it right up to about there. Okay. I'm going to push down. Okay, now that I've done that, it's not going to move, but this part is still open, and I'm going to use that as the closer. So we'll say that we got all of our beautiful cards done, okay? And we're going to slide them into this little box with the envelopes, and then you're going to take and tuck this bottom flap, if I can get it. Hold on. Okay. You're going to just tuck that little flap in so it looks like that. Alrighty. I hope you guys like this box. Like I said, I want to put a little design on the front of it, but for the design on the front, I want to jazz it up a little bit. So I'll do that offline, and I'll take a picture of it and share it with you guys. I probably will use both bulbs on that design and stamp something a little bit different on the front. So there we go. And if you wanted to add a ribbon to this, you can add this ribbon across it. So you can put it right across here if you wanted to, and tie that little bow on the side. Totally up to you, because that'll be super cute and it'll tie into all the cards. So there is our project for today. Measurements will be emailed out to you guys for both the cards, the note cards. This is a basic layout that I've used, but I'll share all the product that I used for these in case you wanted to case them. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm glad you like that. In case you wanted to case them here, I will share the exact measurements and the tools that I used. And then, let me think here, will I be able to share that? Okay, so since the catalog doesn't go live, it doesn't go live until September, I won't be able to put the product like I do in my normal emails, where you can actually click on the product and go right to the shopping store, right to my online store and get it. I won't be able to do that until it goes live in September. So I'll figure out a different way to show you. But the measurements will be there for the cards, and then I'll also add the measurements for the box. And then let me show you this other super cute box. Gina, I'm so glad. You have to tell me what you're going to use this for. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yes, Lisa. So you probably recognize this because we did this at a stamp camp. So one of our stamp camps that we did before, and then if you're on my team, we did a box like this for a demo stamp and share as well. So this is another box that I've done for a stamp camp, and it was the Artfully Layered Stamp Camp. And so you can see it opens up like that. A little bit different than how I did this box, where I actually had it so that the belly band kind of slides a little bit. You can fold this entire thing down, and then the belly band goes over it like this, instead of having this top part, this layer or this flap tuck under. I wanted to showcase this. And so this is where I actually had the belly band come up to the front, and then I hit it, the seam there, with this pretty little vignette here. Okay, so when you open this up, just have to show off these cards because they're so stinking cute. So we've got this card. This stuff is retired now, but if you have it, it's the Artfully Layered, I believe it was called. And these were the cards that I designed for a stamp camp that we did. And so, of course, you know, envelopes have to match. It's a must. So this was a really fun stamp camp. There we go. So I wanted to show you that. Of course, you can make like I said, Thanksgiving, you can make Christmas, you can make birthday, you can do it all. This is such a great, great little gift set to have in your arsenal. Okay, so now let's get to the fun stuff. Oh, before I forget, let me just show you guys the DSP sampler real quick. Okay, when we were at backstage, they announced, thank you, Brenda. Love seeing you on here. They had announced that we're actually going to get, I think it was five brand new designer series papers that are going to be a special offering. And it's going to go live on September 6th, and it's while supplies last. So I wanted to put that out there really quick. DSP is my favorite. And heads up, they're going to do a silver and a gold glimmer paper, but it's adhesive backed already for you. So you don't have to, no muss, no fuss, die cut, peel off the back, you're good to go. So these right here, I have to print the labels out yet. The labels will have the name of the paper. This is actual paper from the holiday catalog, the current. Let me show you the cover again, so everybody's tracking. It's from this mini catalog here. I call it the holiday mini catalog. These are all of the papers that are in there to include the specialty paper. You will get let's see here, 1/4 of each piece from every kit. And this is just a sampler that you can use. And FYI, you'd be able to do 2 of these cards at least with each card sample that you get, or with each DSP sample. So the label that's going to go on here is going to have the name of it, the item number, the colors that coordinate that are in the paper, so that's easy for you to use and reference, and yeah, some other stuff. So you'll get, like, this is 1 pack of paper. This is another one, and I've done unboxings where I've shown these papers, so you have to go to YouTube and check those out. This is some specialty paper, so you would get, I'm separating it here, you would get 1 of each of these. So here's that paper pack that I just used. Here's the glimmer, or the foil paper. This one feels a little bit heavy. Interesting. So this one actually has the glow in the dark paper. You're going to get 1/4 of the glow in the dark paper, or I should say a 6x6 piece. So all of these are cut down to 6x6. You're going to get 1 of these. This is really cool. I like this the best. That pattern the best there. This is more specialty paper. You're going to get a 6x6 sheet of each of those that's in that pack. Here's another one. This one right here, if my memory serves me correctly, yes. So this paper is the DSP that actually is our product give back. So for every pack of this paper that's sold, Stampin' Up! Will give $3 towards Toys for Tots. This year, that's the organization that they're going to be funding. And this paper is the very beginning of the catalog, and it actually has paper that kind of coordinates with a lot of different suites in the catalog. So now you've kind of got an extra sheet for each designer series paper. Now, you guys, this paper right here is stunning. It is stunning. It's amazing. You've got these photos on one side, and then you've got this foil on the other side. Please do not sleep on this paper. It is so gorgeous. It's autumn paper. Well, hi, Nan. Good to see you on here. Hi, Cynthia. Okay, and then this is the cute little polar bear paper. What is this called? I can't even remember. Anyways, you'll get all of this, all these samplings for $40, and that includes shipping. And then I'm going to have an add-on for those 5 other papers. I will be posting an event. Let me think here. I'll be posting an event about it here on Facebook, but if you're on my email list, you'll get the link to be able to order it. And so make sure you order right away. I'm going to be turning off the ordering right before it goes live, so I can order the stuff before it sells out. And then I'll cut and prep, and it'll be going out to you guys at the end of the month. Okay, so don't miss out on the paper sampler. It's only $40, and that includes shipping. And then I will factor in, I'll figure out the pricing for the additional 5, and then I'll weigh it and see if it's, if I can include that in the shipping as well. Okay, so there's that. Now for our drawing. Like I said, myself and Alana are going to be doing some Christmas card clubs together. and you're going to get 4 different cards, 2 of each. So that's always great. You'll have 8 cards each month that you can use at Christmas time. You can keep one, you can give one away. And it's going to include about $20 in product. They will be consumable products. So this is our first month that we're doing, which is next month. And you'll have until the 10th of the month to sign up for it. We're doing Merry and Bright. It's going to be bright and fun. I'm designing 2, and Alana's designing 2. And Alana, maybe you don't know her, but she was an artisan designer for Stampin' Up, so her designs are fantastic. They're really good. And so I'm excited to be partnering with her on this. And then if you take all 3 months, then we will be giving you a little gift of some kind, okay? So stay tuned for registration for this because that'll be opening up really soon. And I'm going to be giving away one of these for free. Okay, so what I want you guys to do for me, yes, I agree, Christmas is so much closer. And last year, or the year before, I can't remember last time I did the Christmas Card Club, I didn't have an event where you could come in here into the studio and make it. But this year I'm going to. So if you're long distance from me and you want the stamp set and the dies, you can add them on at cost. So you'll have that option to add them on. You don't have to pay any extra shipping or tax. But if you are local to me, if you want it, you can still add that on. But if you don't want to buy the stamp set and you just want to use mine, you can come on into the studio and I'll have the date for when you can do that and just stamp. You can stamp and go if you want to, or you can stamp and put them all together. It's totally up to you. So if you could just comment down below your favorite Christmas cookie, and then I am going to do a drawing. Okay, let's see. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to go grab something really quick. And I forgot to count out my marbles. I know I did this last time and I was like, I'm not going to do this again because it was such... it was discombobulating, kind of. Let me count out just at least the first 10 marbles here. Okay, never mind. I'm going to dump them all. And I'll just keep drawing until we have the right number. So let's see here. As you guys are commenting, I'm going to give you guys some numbers. So just one of your most favorite Christmas cookie. And I forgot I should have had somebody doing this for me. Last time I did this, the video just shut off on me. I gotta remember not to touch the phone. Okay. Hello. I'm seeing all the comments right now. Great gift idea. I agree, Crystal. I think it is exactly what you're looking for, Gina said. Okay. Yeah, Cynthia, the papers that are coming out are so gorgeous. Yes, Brenda, I am doing a paper share. I am. And so, you know what, Cynthia, I actually was going to do the labels like that. However, it doesn't allow me to put enough of the colors on there and make it look legible and make it look good. So I'm trying to format my label maker to do a bigger label. That's why you don't see the labels right now. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Gina. Gina said sugar cookie, so you're going to be number 2. Lisa, you said your favorite one is your grandma's butter cookie. You're number 3. Let me pull these cards out so you guys are looking at something cuter than just that. Okay. Hi, Jennifer. You're number 4. This is Jennifer Schumpert. Jennifer Whitesell, you're number 5. Yes, remind me. If I do it like this next time, I'm going to have somebody help me out. Nan said Snickerdoodle, number 6. That's a good cookie any time of the year for sure. Crystal says she likes the classic sugar cookie in the shape of a tree with frosting and sprinkles. So specific, I love it. You're number 7. Brenda Keyser, decorated Christmas cookies, you're number 8. Cynthia is number 9 with her shortbread cookies. Have you guys ever done a cookie exchange before? Those are really fun. Kind of like card swapping. Deb, old-fashioned tea cakes, cute. You're number 10. Deb, have you ever had the pedophores from Publix? Holy moly, they're like my favorite. The vanilla, my favorite. Hi, Maria. Almond cookies. Ooh, I love the flavor of almond. Love it. Okay. Maria, I'm going to make you number 12. Because I can't remember if I said 11 already. So you're number 12. And then, let's see. Did I get everybody? I think I've got everybody. I think I've assigned a number to everyone. I hope. And if I didn't, please speak up right now. Let me take, and I'm going to mix up I didn't separate these out, so I'm probably going to draw a number like, I don't know, 40 or something, and we don't have somebody with 40. Let me make sure I got everybody, and then we're going to do our drawing. What's number 11? Brenda, let me see here. Oh, Brenda, that's your number. So if I draw it, that means that you are the winner. So let me see here. So if that's what I commented, that's what that is. Okay, so this is away from me. Let's do our first drawing. Oh, number 10. So who's number 10? See here. Now it's not telling me. Whoever number 10 was, say me. I can go back and look, but for some reason. Deb! Yay! Congratulations! So Deb, you are going to be the first person on my list for the Christmas Card Club. You're going to get the September Christmas Card Club mailed to you. So congratulations. I'm so excited for you. These are not the projects that will be in the Christmas Card Club. You're going to get a kit to make 8 cards, 4 different cards, 2 of each. But this is what we're going to be using. So you may already have this bundle, or you may want to get it. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely share this video if you enjoyed it, and I will be seeing you guys again soon. I've been doing some YouTube lives with unboxing. So I did 2 unboxings recently of new products. If you want to go see that, check that out over on YouTube. And then I'm going to go live in YouTube again to show you my swag from backstage. And so that's super fun. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Honeybee Stampers. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye.